Okay, so what we're doing now is changing the oil on this 1986 Honda 185 ATC three-wheeler. So what we did was drain the oil out of that cap right there. What you're going to want to do is turn it counterclockwise, pull off the cap, take off the spring and the mesh filter, and let the oil drain all the way out. And then retighten the cap counterclockwise. Once that's all tightened back on, you're going to want to come to the right side of the bike, and there's a fill cap here. What you're going to want to do is take the cap off, and there's actually a dipstick on the bottom of it. As you can tell from the dipstick, it looks like it definitely needed to be changed out because it's quite dirty. So here's a little tip and a trick I'll show you. Instead of having to use a funnel, you can grab one of these caps that are on top of a Lucas bottle, open it up some, and grab your oil bottle. Today we're going to be using a 10W40 Valvoline ATV oil. You can find this at any automotive store just about, Walmart, Menards hardware store. It's usually about $4 or $5 a bottle. So what we're going to do is put our fill cap on the top of the bottle, and that will eliminate needing a funnel. So we're going to add it, oil into the hole. What I usually do is put about half of the bottle in or more, and then I'll check the dipstick. Now sometimes if the hole's not big enough on the end of a cap, it can take quite a while to fill up. So you may want to adjust the size of the hole if needed. For this particular video, I'm not going to do that. And then I want to note that these particular engines do not use a extra oil filter. It does have a little screen inside of the cap, the drain hole, and that's all that it has. And that's just to catch some bigger fragments, if anything, is floating around inside the engine. So that is about half. Now, and I'll check with my dipstick. Clean this off a little bit. Always a good idea to clean all the old oil. Alright, so let's check that out. Nope, still not registering. So we're going to keep filling it up. And then once you get it to register on the dipstick, That's pretty much it. Oil change is done. So what you're going to want is to have the oil on about halfway to the crosshatch marks on that dipstick. If you could see that crosshatch pattern now. If it's a little higher than that, that's okay. That's not going to hurt it. But if it's all the way up the dipstick, then you obviously have too much. If it's below, then it's an issue. There's not enough. So as you can see, it's right at the bottom, so we're going to need some more. Yeah, it's about halfway. We're going to need a little more. So I'm assuming that this one takes about a quart then. And that's it, and that's all there is to it. So thanks for joining me on this video. Till next time. Peace.